G'day Purple fam, that guy Purps here, back with another music reaction video. We're jumping into a new artist suggested by one of the subscribers. They said, have you heard of Plush? Why don't you check out Plush with Hate? So, I'd never heard of Plush. When I typed it in, I seen female lead, and I was like, okay, so it's a female lead, and that's all I know. I don't really know of the genre. I don't really know of how long they've been around. I know this song, particularly this video, was 9 months old, so I'm assuming they're still doing music now, and I had done for a bit beforehand. But let me know down in the comment section, guys, if you know any more about Plush. I could just Google it and whatever and find out, but if we have that interaction in the comment section, I find out a lot more detail than I will just Googling stuff, because the fans, they just know more, like they know all the little intricacies, and they put me on the right course, and I haven't really been led astray yet. We've done a few. There have been a couple of songs that I didn't like. They weren't my vibe, but they were still really good songs. I could see that the performance aspect of the artist was there, and everything else. I just didn't vibe with the song, and different strokes for different folks. We're not all going to like the same thing, so that's what makes us human and unique. So this is Plush. Again, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that notification bell. Leave a like, a comment. Yeah, let me know of any other artists, genres, or things you want to see me react to, and let's get into this one. This will be absolute first listen to the band, first listen to the song. Like I said before, I don't even know what genre this is, so it's all new, and yeah, I'd like jumping in blind, because then it's a true reaction, and I might not catch everything, I might not understand everything, but it is an initial true reaction. So yeah, let's get into it and see where we are in 3 minutes and 44 seconds. Oh, I'm already liking that. Look at the colour. Yeah, alright, this is going to be good. This is going to be good. They got good taste. Okay. Is that like an all-female? Okay, initial thoughts is I really like it. I really like the energy. It's not too heavy, but she still has the music isn't too heavy, but it still has that drive of the guitar. She has a really nice voice, and I'm liking the lyrics so far. Obviously, it's a deeper song. I'm assuming about a relationship. But yeah, so far this is great. So thank you to whoever suggested this. I did see it in one of the comments, but the thing is, as soon as I heart comment or I comment on it, it disappears. And if I don't take a mental note or write it down as to what track that comment was from, you can imagine, with hundreds of comments and videos up, it takes a little bit to sort of find exactly who. So whoever you are, you know exactly who you are. You'd be clicking on this because you suggested that I check it out. So yeah, thank you very much. I think I might have to do a few more of this band on the channel. My walls are open for the world to see. It has a familiar sound, but like I don't know what sort of bands it sort of reminds me of, but it has a familiar feel of 2 or 3 different sort of bands that I've heard in the past. But yeah, really loving that. And I think we've all been there. Like we've all, unless you've never been in a relationship before and you're just, you know, I suppose untainted by the pain that another person can emotionally inflict on you when you love them. But yeah, for everyone else who has, like, I think we've all had that person that, they hurt us, or they do something that hurts us, and we can't let go. Like, as much as we want to hate them, we still want them and everything else, and we sort of hate ourselves for wanting them because we know how much they hurt us, and they've moved on and they're happy now, and we're left here miserable, and we're even more miserable because we still see some form of light there, or we hold on to we're grasping on straws to try and save what we had, but they're gone, like they've moved on. So the best thing we can do is realize that early and go, okay, well, let's try and heal from this and move on ourselves. But yeah, I think we've all been there. Even that, like, dirty, unworthy, they're like, she's probably not dirty and she's definitely not unworthy. She just, you have these ideas that you put on yourself, and because you're hurting, you think that I must be these things, and you start thinking negative thoughts, and then that spirals out of control, and that can lead into some pretty serious situations. So pain is, especially emotional pain, is something that's hard to sort of deal with and grasp, and you can go through it 100 times and it's not any easier. Like, it still cuts just as deep as it did the first time. But we do learn things of how to get over things quicker and stuff like that. But each new person, each new relationship is totally different. The effect they have on you is different. Your ability to let them go at the end is going to be different. Especially if you thought that was the one, so you weren't thinking about what happens if we break up. What happens if I have to let you go? You're not thinking that, because you're thinking, oh, okay, well, you're going to get married, we're going to have kids, we're going to get a house, we're going to do this, we're going to go traveling, we're going to, all these other things are on your mind and not that. So when the worst happens, you start thinking like, oh, it must be me, I must be unworthy, or whatever. And it's not, they just didn't see the value that you hold. And someone will see that value eventually, and that's when those perfect matches come in. When two people see the value in each other. And I can see, like, sorry for pausing it a lot, but hey, it's my channel and this is what I do. I break down stuff when I hear things, think about stuff. Would you rather me play the music and talk over the top and then you can't hear either of us? So I pause a lot, Come at me in the comments. I know you're going to anyway. But what I was about to say is, like, I just picture myself, the more people that know of this song, obviously they're going to have their following. I've just never heard of them. But you can imagine, all these people just driving, just crying, just driving, belting this out in the car, like thinking about their ex, and or just in the house, just being angry and crying, and having this on full blast, and just yelling, like, all the lyrics, like, because you'd know them all, especially this chorus. So you get there and you just let it out, like, I could just see it being one of those songs to really release that pent-up anger that you have inside. I hate that you're happy. I thought you were that little pre-chorus there was like really powerful too. Like, just because I'm breathing doesn't mean. What did she say? I'm gonna take it back a little bit. Yes, we are gonna listen to that guitar solo again because I really did want it to be longer. I was sitting going like, yeah, and then yeah, breathing's not a part of healing. You know, like just because you're breathing and just because you're alive doesn't mean that you're healing. You know, like it's not like a cut on your arm that your body just naturally heals. You have to like purposely do things and think about things and process things and talk about things and get things off your chest to really work out the pain and how to overcome them. That's why I guess therapists and that are $1 billion industry a year, but you don't need to necessarily see a therapist. You can work out a lot of things on your own, but obviously, talking to professionals sometimes do help with, overcoming certain issues. So if you do find yourself, at that point where you just think like, I can't get over that hump, maybe you do need to, maybe speaking with someone else that outside of that friend group that knew the situation and all that, like complete total professional stranger might be able to give you a different perspective and idea. But yeah, just that breathing's not a part of healing, and then it doesn't mean I'm alive inside. Like a lot of people when they're emotionally hurt, you feel dead. Like you just feel numb and just like, yeah, I've been there. Have a lot of depression, anxiety issues and stuff like that. So it doesn't necessarily mean that all the time you feel like that, but and not everyone's going to feel the same effect from situations. But especially in that initial part after the breakup, people heal at different times. So that initial part, like this could be that first raw emotion you have. Like just because I'm breathing doesn't mean I'm alive inside. Just because my heart's beating doesn't mean I don't want to die. It doesn't mean I'm alive inside. Just because my heart's still beating, it doesn't mean I don't want to die slow. Yeah, that could have been twice or three times the length. Like that was way too short. That's probably going to be my only criticism of this song. The rest of it so far, absolutely love. And just that solo, it's another 10 seconds. Let her slash. Let her do it. I'll take what you've done. Nice. Like I said before, whoever did suggest this, thank you very much. I think you put me onto a winner. Like always, you guys in the comments have been absolutely amazing with your suggestions. Obviously, you're picking up the vibe of what I've liked before and what I could possibly like now, and pushing that envelope a little bit further. And that's why I started the channel. To explore new music. Rock was never. I listened to rock and metal and stuff when I was younger, but that sort of, I joined the army when I was 17, and then I think from about then onwards, it was, hip hop and a little bit of pop sprinkled in there a little bit, and, the occasional rock song, but nothing in the sort of heavier genre. It was always sort of more like pop rock, I guess. But yeah, not to say like I don't like the commercial sort of pop songs, but there's music that would be categorized as being sort of rocky, poppy sort of music. But yeah, generally it was like 95% sort of just hip hop. And I wanted to expand my boundaries. Um, since then I've learned all about country, that it's not what I thought it was. A lot of it is just rock and folk rock and all this other stuff. And same with like heavier rock. It's not all it's not all one thing. There's layers to everything, and I'm having a lot of fun sort of finding out. So yeah, this was an amazing suggestion. Plush with Hate. Link for the original will be down in the description. And again, thank you very much to the subscriber that suggested this. If you want to be subscribed to the channel, just hit that subscribe button. Make sure your notification bells are on. Hit me up in the comments section. Jump on Instagram. DM me there if you want. Send me a DM with a request for a song. It's a lot easier to go through 2 or 3 DMs than it is 100 messages that and then sort through them and try and find out that one that was a recommendation. If I do see any suggestions, I do add them to my list. I do have a list of songs and artists and stuff that people have suggested, and we are slowly moving through that. That's why we're doing this. This was suggested by someone. So yeah, let me know down in the comment section, guys. And like always, until next time, I'm that guy Purps, and I'll see you then.